Hello. So it's now August 7th. So this is a few days later from, I think, almost a week later since I've did the last video. And I think it's about 10 days into my sugar cleanse, which is crazy. I can't believe it's like going by so fast. But I just wanted to give an update here, and I've kind of been a little disappointed though with my progress the past few days because it's not like I've been eating like full on chocolate or anything. I wouldn't do that, but like in the cereal I had this morning, there was some sugar, and then at my grandma's house, there was a lot of fruit we had that had sugar in it. And also, I did have some alcohol, and I know that turns into sugar in your body. And so I think if you're trying to do like a really like authentic sugar cleanse, you shouldn't be having any alcohol. So I had two drinks, and then yeah, I don't know. So there's just been like little things like that where it's like I haven't been completely strict as I'd like to be to really get the full effects and the full benefits of completely cleansing your body of sugar. So that's kind of like how it's been going. But at the same time, I mean, even though I'm not where I'd like to be and I'm not eating what I'd like to be, and like even like carbs can turn to sugar and I've been eating too much of them, even like despite all of that, I still am feeling the benefits, and they are still quite dramatic. And yeah, like I think overall I'm feeling calmer. I am feeling more able to cope with the things in my life. I'm feeling less anxiety. I'm feeling more excited about my life and about my days. Um, yeah, I'm just feeling overall like I can deal with things a lot better and that I'm enjoying my time. I also feel a lot more mindful too. Like I found sometimes the effects of sugar would make me either like race through things or not be and thinking so far ahead, or I just wouldn't be receptive, and I'm feeling like a lot more receptive to energies and to like myself and connected to myself. And I'm spiritual, so I find I'm getting more like downloads and able to feel just spiritual energy like when I walk outside, whereas normally I wouldn't. Like I would just, I don't know. And I'm also like making more conscious decisions about what is good for me. So instead of like, I know I read something, oh, like you shouldn't be listening to music so much because it clouds up your psyche. And so I stopped listening to music so much. And like, I don't think I would have made that decision. Like, I think not having sugar in your system makes you so much more conscious of the things that you're doing, which is very interesting. I don't know the reason for that. I know it does affect your brain, but I've never read about any coercive or submissive properties that it could instill in people, but I have experienced them. And just like, I don't know, and I don't know if it's that or if it's just because like you're more coherent when you're not eating sugar. Like your brain functions way better. Um, yeah, I just feel like a lot more elevated and a lot more like in tune and a lot more able to analyze and compute things and just to think clearly and to like think in a way that gets me to where I want to be, you know? Yeah, I feel a lot more like able to make conscious decisions that are going to be good for me and like to take the steps I need to be happier. Whereas like when I was eating sugar every day, the result of that I found was I just would get complacent and I would also make like wrong decisions. Um, yeah. So that's kind of like a deeper dive into it. But yeah, it's really cool. It's a really interesting process. And I'm really excited because now that I'm day 10, like this is just the beginning. So it's going to get a lot easier from here on out. So it honestly just makes life a whole lot easier when you don't eat sugar. So I'm really excited to see what happens. I can already see, like, it's such a little thing, but it really is huge in how it affects you. And I totally believe that it could be classified as a drug. But it's just like, since I stopped sugar, like, everything's just been like elevating on like a unnatural speed. So I'm kind of considering doing this longer for a month because usually I only do it for a month. But I'm like, you know what? Like, if I really want to have these spiritual influences in my life and adopt them, and, you know, if I really want to live a full life, then it would be a good idea to not do it. It is hard though. I'm not gonna lie, like, I think almost every day I thought about sugar. Like, it's just, but I know that, like, the more you keep going, the easier it gets, and then once you get to like the month mark, it's like you don't even crave it anymore. So that's why I'm thinking, yeah, maybe I should just go 2 months, because the hardest part is to like start it after you've been eating it a while. So I just don't want to like restart this process because it has been hard the first week. So that's something I'm going to think about. But overall, yeah. And I guess I can talk about like my body. Like, I haven't lost any weight yet, but I have, like, I noticed my face is just a lot more like up. Like, it just like brings everything up and tighter, I think. And I think because I haven't been working out enough, but I know that, like, if I amp up my workouts a bit, which I'm going to try to do, my body will probably respond like a lot quicker, and just like because the elasticity is better and stuff. So you like build muscle tone, and you start to look better like much quicker without that sugar in your body. But yeah, and also, like, I'm gonna try and really be strict now and just be like, hey, no, like, I don't want to have any extra sugars, like, in the cereal, in alcohol, like, in anything. I just really want to try to, because I know that's like the reason why too I haven't been feeling like I haven't lost any weight or anything, because it's like I still have been in some ways. And yeah, and why I haven't really been like wowed by it. Like, I was only wowed by it like the 5th day or something, and then I fell off it a bit and wasn't totally strict, and then yeah, I was just like, okay, this is normal. But I want to be really like blown away, where I'm like, oh my god, like, this feels so different, you know. in a good way, and like, oh, I feel so calm, and like, oh wow, like, I feel so inspired and stuff like this. So yeah, that's my update. Thanks for watching. I'll do another one of these in probably like 3 or 4 days. Thanks. Okay, bye.